Hey YouTube, guess where I'm at? I made it to South Carolina last night. Yes, my original flight was Wednesday. Then because of the weather, it was canceled. I rebooked for Friday. I talked to my trainer and he's like, there's available flights on Thursday. Try to get on one of those. And I called American Airlines. They were not too happy. They said I was only allowed one free change. And I said, look, I didn't initiate the cancellation. You did. And when I tried to book Thursdays, your website automatically took me to Fridays. So now that you have Thursday flights available, I'm trying to get on that. And he said, well, there's normally a fee. Anyway, they waived the fee, got me on a Thursday flight. So I left yesterday, had a layover in Charlotte. My layover was supposed to be like an hour and a half, I think it was. Well, it ended up being closer to 4 because we had some maintenance issues on the plane that we were supposed to take off from in Charlotte. And by the way, I don't know if that Charlotte airport has heat, because I had my long winter puffy jacket on and a winter scarf zipped up the whole time I was sitting there. Then I took another winter jacket and had it on my lap, and I froze my butt off the whole time. And I felt so bad. There was an older business gentleman. He had been in his 70s, and he had like those thin, nice dress slacks on with like a leather jacket, and I could just see him shaking from how cold it was. And I know that, they open the doors and the jetway is right there and all that, but it was never warm, not even when they shut the door. I'll keep that in mind for next time. But so nonetheless, so I got into South Carolina last night, and so today I'm still in South Carolina, but I'm not on the truck. So props to my trainer. He is the one that paid for my one-way flight from Minneapolis to come down to South Carolina, because this is where he lives, so we could meet up from here and get a load and continue on with TNT. So I feel very blessed that I have a trainer like that. And some of you may be saying, well, isn't that their job? Well, I don't know if it is their job or not, but I can tell you that this is a sign of his character. He could have made me pay for it. He could have made me take a bus. I don't know, but he paid for my flight, and then he picked me up from the airport last night, and we couldn't get pre-planned until I was actually in town, because we run as 2 drivers. Sometimes our loads are different than just a solo. So I had to be actually in town before we could get a load. So when I arrived last night, we didn't have a load, of course. And instead of, taking me to the truck to sleep on, and he would sleep at his home here, he checked me into a hotel. And I thought, wow, that's very nice of him. And he, got me checked in, and he's going to leave, and he's like, just get some good rest. We'll leave tomorrow. And I was like, he's a good guy. As much as, we've had some disagreements or arguments, I mean, you're in an 8x8 box. I mean, that's bound to happen. Even if you're with your mother or your daughter, your best friend. Remember the college days? Yeah, I remember the college days, living with all those girls. We had some arguments and disagreements. So this is no different, right? We're human. So I just want to let you know that I am in South Carolina, ready to resume TNT, and I hope that with now being back at the TNT phase, that I can put out some content that's specific to my trucking experiences. This is somewhat related, but Anyway, I hope you're all having a happy new year, and I am going to head down and have some breakfast that this hotel offers. So, and then I hope to hear very soon about a load. Got to get those miles, right? All right, be safe out there, everybody, and here's to 2018 being very prosperous for us all.